Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel all about me, JK's Magician and Children's Entertainer, and welcome to another video. Now today's video is my Halloween special. Yes, who can believe it was a year ago since I've done my Halloween special. Now today in the special we're going to be carving a pumpkin ready for Halloween. Now at the time of filming, Halloween is in 2 days time. Yes, I didn't want to carve my pumpkin too early. I wanted to save it for Halloween because on the estate where we live, we are decorating all our houses outside so children can go round and have a look at all the decorations instead of doing the usual trick-or-treat. And due to the current situation, so we are still doing Halloween where we live, but in a COVID secure way. Now I'm going to attempt to carve a pumpkin today. I haven't carved a pumpkin since I was little, so this is going to be interesting. I am in no way an artist, so this could go one of two ways. I've already picked my template out, and I'm going to take you over to where I'm going to carve it on the breakfast bar in a few moments, show you the template, and yeah, let's crack on and see how this goes. So this is where I'll be carving my pumpkin today on my breakfast bar. Sorry about the light, I can't really sort the lighting out too much in here. So this is the little template I've cut out ready. I'm going to be doing a little ghost today. So I thought that'd be quite funny. He's a friendly little ghost and I'm really looking forward to doing this. So let's try and pick the best side to do the ghost on. How about if I pop, let's try and work out the best place for, I reckon somewhere there will be pretty good. Perfect. So my first job is I'm going to be tracing around the template with a pen, and so we can get the design on. So if I pop him about there, and let's just trace round. So right, there we go, that is the template all put on now. Sorry, I can't really see it too well on the camera. That took a little bit longer than I expected. I didn't realise how tricky it would be to trace round. I forgot how tricky it was to trace round a template on a pumpkin because they're not flat. So the next job I'm going to do is work out where I'm going to cap the lid. So I'm guessing this is going to be big enough. Something like that. I might go a little bit bigger than what I've already done. So let's get the lid off. So get the trusty knife. If you are going to be doing this at home, do make sure to be nice and careful. I'll be taking my time doing this. So let's start by carving the pumpkin. And that's the lid now all cut out, and what I have just done to make life a little bit easier, so when I've just cut a little notch out on the back of the pumpkin and the same on the lid, just here like that, so just there, so I know when I've come to put the lid back on which way the lid goes on. Now I've got a bowl just here, and the next step will be emptying all the contents of the pumpkin into the bowl. This is the bit that I don't like. I've never liked touching the inside of a pumpkin, but right, so that's the top now off. Now I think I'm going to have to grab a slightly smaller knife because I found that getting the detail with this knife isn't going to be easy. I may have overcomplicated my design slightly. So that's now most of the inside of the pumpkin out, the most I can really get out, and as you can see it's fairly hollowed on the inside now. And I've just got myself a slightly smaller knife, just because I don't think I'll be able to get the detail with the bigger knife, which is just there. So I'm going to start with the facial features just here, I think, because I think then once a lot of this bit is covered, that might be a little bit weaker up here. So the eyes are going to be the hardest, I think, because they are very, very little, the eyes. I didn't realise how little they actually were. I'm just having a look to see if I've got a slightly smaller knife to be able to, which I haven't. So this is going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes from here. So let's start carving the pumpkin. And we have the facial features carved out just there. Now, I think it might get a little bit easier now because there's a little bit more room to play with around the rest of the pumpkin. Fingers crossed. So far it has been 17 minutes from the very start to now. So let's crack on and hopefully get this pumpkin finished and still looking fairly good. So we're now halfway through. I've got the two top bits out. It's not going too bad so far. So I've just got these two bits here to do. So I would say I'm over halfway through now. Stand back a bit out the light. So there we go. And then bits there are done. So let's do these two biggest bits. Now I think these might be the easiest bits to do because they are slightly bigger. I have developed a bit of a technique, which is to don't go in too deep with the knife first. Trace round and then work and cut sections out. So let's carry on. And there we have it. We have one finished pumpkin. I'm going to keep it turned around this way because I want to light the candle in it to make sure what it looks like, and then I'll show you. So now it is my least favourite job. I've got to tidy up everything, and then once we've tidied up everything, it is then time to light the pumpkin and see what it looked like. And there's everything that came out of the pumpkin. So that was close. That nearly went everywhere. So far that was 35 minutes from first tracing it on to having it completely done. So I'll be back in 2 seconds once I've cleared up. Right, we are now cleared up. So my next job now is to put a little tea light in it, light it to see what it looks like. So let's get this done now. And just like that, we have the pumpkin carved and ready to go outside for Halloween. Like I said, I am no artist, and let's just turn this around a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the detail. So there is the face, and there's the outside. So I'm quite pleased with that. Like I am no carving expert or no artist, but for an attempt, I'm not too. I'm pretty pleased with this. So that now does bring us to the end of this week's video, and I hope you do like the finished outcome of my pumpkin. Now, as usual, make sure you check out all my social media, so subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Remember, 11:15 every single Friday. Head over to my Facebook page, JK's Magician and Children's Entertainer. Also visit the website www.jksmagician.co.uk. As usual, the links are down in the description below. And if you are on TikTok, so am I, all you got to do is follow the link, which I'm going to put up on the screen just now. And there's videos goes out there every couple of days. At least there's definitely one at least once a week on there as well. At the time of filming, I'm nearly at 100 followers, so I'd be grateful if we could smash the 100 follows on my TikTok account as well. But until next week, make sure if you are going out trick-or-treating, you stay safe. But otherwise, stay safe and have a magical one.